Oh, move it, move it, move it!
Move it, move it, move it!
That means you too, Ethan. Head ashore, sailor.
Aye, aye, sir. Head ashore.
I don't know, but I've been told.
Coast Guard kids got lots of soul.
Sound off.
1, 2. I get the top bunk because I'm older. By 2 minutes.
You know, when I was an ensign, I always had the bottom bunk.
Did the guy above you wet his bed?
Good point. Sound off.
3, 4. Do they have girls boxing at our new school?
I hope not.
Does not complaining about the move from San Diego count as my good deed for today?
I'd sign off on that.
Admiral, this is our 12th move in my lifetime.
I admire your record keeping, Harry. First-rate ship's log. William, what have you got there?
Academy applications, SAT forms, Capitol Hill summer internship forms, and the number of the girl 2 houses down.
Outstanding.
1, 2.
So that's Christina Beardsley.
Christina!
The zip is 06320.
Christina, we have just moved here. Who could you possibly be talking to?
J. Crew. I want to make sure they change all my shipping information.
Sound off.
3, 4.
Well, Mrs. Munyon, what do you think of Connecticut?
I'm delighted to be here in the birthplace of Lyme disease.
I see we're not unpacking our suitcase again.
Not until you guarantee this is our last move.
You're gonna like New London, Harry. I used to live here when I was a kid.
You were a kid?
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't hear anything about that guarantee.
Well, son, you know the life of a military brat. New places, new adventures.
This isn't our last move, is it?
Well, this is just one stop over on our way to D.C. Someday our dad is going to be commandant of the entire U.S. Coast Guard.
Someday, I am gonna be the commandant of the entire U.S. Coast Guard, so don't piss me off. Unpack your suitcase.
Yes, sir.
Looks like a nut house.
It looks like fun.
There's no ham on it.
Max, I'm so excited. If you get me this private line at Saks Fifth Avenue, I will love you forever. This is cute, huh?
Yes, thank you. This one is great. I should really get going if I'm going to make that meeting. I'm sorry. Do you have to keep doing that?
It's in my soul. Don't look at the camera.
Naopa, just back off a little bit. Give him a little room. Do a master shot. Okay?
Fine.
Hello. Excuse me?
You hear my new song?
Okay. Well done. Yes. Mommy's going to listen to the rest of this song when your mom and I are finished with work. Here you go.
It was great, Phoebe.
Helen, I got to tell you, I think we're set here.
No, just one more, Max. I was thinking about this one. I don't know.
Lau.
Yeah?
What do you think of this one, honey?
Please. It needs a little swag. A scooch of Gucci. Like this. But in gold.
No one will ever doubt you're my son.
Mom!
What?
He's painting our roses again!
It's art. You can't call it art unless you have talent. That's just tagging.
Helen, really, I've got to go. I think we're really good. I really should be getting out of here.
Max, just give me 1 second. I love this one. Take me 1 second, okay?
Mom, there's something wrong with my sacks.
What is it, honey? Okay, I'll be right back.
Sounds the same to me.
What's on my head? What's on my head? What's on my head?
Jimmy, we found Rainbow!
Don't let it bite me.
Where's Rainbow? Oh, there he is. Come here, Rainbow. Come here, Rainbow.
Hey, Max, thank you for being so incredibly patient.
Get back here! This is fun! Fiona, come back!
Aldo, are you okay?
I'm shiny, Mommy!
Yes, you are. Very shiny. Max, I am so sorry. It gets a little crazy around here sometimes.
A little? No, Helen, this is all terrific. You're very talented, and so are your 10 kids.
Thank you, Max.
Maybe our next meeting will be a contract signing, and maybe it'll be in the city.
Yeah, sounds good.
And Max. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
See you, Max.
Okay, can you please explain to me why you just let that very single guy out of here without even asking for a date?
Oh, Phoebe, what guy could possibly deal with all of this?
Is this all yours, Admiral?
No, it belongs to the Coast Guard. I'm just gonna run it for them.
So it is all yours.
Basically.
Frank! Good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, Daryl.
All right. Mad Dog Beardsley. Aroo! Aroo! Who'd have thought they'd ever let Frank the Mad Dog back here, much less run the place?
You remember my youngest, Ethan?
Mad Dog Jr. Can you give me a aroo! Aroo!
Captain,
You are out of control, little man.
request permission to play, Admiral.
Permission granted.
Yay!
I've seen Navy SEALs not as well trained.
Well, when there's 8 of them and 1 of you, it's your only hope.
It's Mad Dog Beardsley the pirate.
Always on red alert with him.
Hey, Frank, are you dating at all yet?
No, not yet.
Because I know this terrific gal I'd love to set you up with. I know you'd like her. She's too good for me.
And Daryl, no, thanks, but
All right, well, just think about it. That's all I'm saying.
I'll think about it.
All right.
Winds out of the southeast at 5 miles an hour. The barometer right now 30.27 and falling. Your humidity 76%. Now there's a 20% chance of showers for New London and points south.
Way to go, Paula! You go!
Mom's mommy crying.
I think it's hormones.
Here. Mom, do you have my algebra? I got you covered.
Mom, can I have $5?
And the chicks.
Hand me that.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. You're so
Thanks.
good.
All right, ladies, should we go get dressed?
Yeah.
Mom, let's go upstairs.
I'm out.
Bye.
See you later, alligator. Bye, Mommy.
Reunion cruise. Oh, yeah. Like I have time to go on a cruise.
Mom! Mixed dog just puked on Aldo.
Sorry. I'm worried.
Don't be. I've done this a million times. You'll be great.
Okay, guys, fan out. William and I will take Ethan to pre-K.
All right. Everyone meet up here afterwards, okay?
Come on, it'll be fine.
Superhero bouncers.
Hey, what's that?
I thought you weren't interested in Max.
I thought you weren't gonna wear black anymore.
This isn't black. This is tie-dye. And I'm not interested in Max. I'm interested in that buyer that he's bringing up from New York. Oh, there it is. Thanks, Pete.
Why don't you just have them here?
Homes are for free expression, not for good impressions. If you catch my drift.
Are you sure you want to wear the uniform, Admiral? Not that you don't look great. You just look so military.
She might as well know what she's getting.
Okay, but hold off on the 8-kid thing.
Why?
Because that's a minimum third date, second bottle of wine announcement.
Hey, you know, believe it or not, I have been on a few dates before. A couple of decades ago.
Admiral?
Yeah, Ethan.
Do you know that you can call me Dad?
Oh, Admiral, is this lady gonna be our new mom?
I don't think so. It's just a blind date.
She can't see. Can she navigate using sonar like a bat?
Hey, why don't you guys go swimming in the bathtub?
Aye, aye, sir. Aye,
Go ahead.
I get the boat. You get the dog. You get the dog. Go.
Let's just give her a little hint of what's underneath.
You know, Christina, sometimes I wonder where you came from.
Mom's side.
Don't wait up.
I won't.
And so Otter, he says, is she blind? And Eli wants to know if you're bad. Because, would you like red or white?
Red.
Red. It is.
Daryl would drink beer with everything. I mean, if he could have a keg with dinner, he would.
Would you like to order?
Sure, I'll be right back.
Sure.
Oh, see? Now that is the kind of thing that would drive Daryl crazy. You're here now. He'd say, so take our order.
You, talk about Daryl a lot.
Well, yeah. We were married for 7 years. He didn't tell you that?
Must have slipped his mind.
Yeah, well, that's just like him. I'm gonna go hit the head.
Helen?
Frank.
Helen?
Frank Pearson. What
do you do?
No,
you go first.
Well, I'm having dinner with my,
Hi, Frank. Max Al Grant.
Pleased to meet you. So, what are you doing back here? Sit down. Sit down, sit down, sit down.
Thank you. Well, I've been back here forever. I didn't want my kids growing up in the whole, New York money status thing.
Yeah, that thing. That's
Yeah. So, are you in town for the reunion?
no, I moved my family back here. I'm running the Coast Guard Academy.
Wow.
I'm an admiral.
Yeah.
That's why I'm wearing a uniform.
An admiral. Whoa.
Yeah.
With a family.
Well, you too. It's great. I mean,
Yeah.
we're ready.
Okay. Wow. It's great to see you again.
See you.
Okay, bye.
You distracted by his good conduct medal?
Shut up, Max.
Helen White. $16,137 results. This internet is so darn easy.